there on
Caitlin
YouTube.
running the video side, Zach on graphics, all the crew that makes this happen. We just happen to be here too. It's been awesome. Thank you so much, America. We'll be back with you before you know it. Until then, spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously.
Did you know you can listen to The Ramsey Show on your smart speaker? Just tell Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri to play The Ramsey Show podcast. Check out all Ramsey Network shows on your smart speaker today.
Ramsey Show over. After show beginning. Just gonna wait a few minutes to get started here. About another minute or so. Putting things into the chat for easily clickability. You have to type things correctly if you want them to work, especially links. Alrighty. Alrighty. Show number 200 today. Beep, 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 beep. I can't do that air horn party sound. Alrighty, let's get going. Let's see. It's not Monday. Or Tuesday. I don't think it's Wednesday or Thursday either. Oh, that's right. Google knows. Google knows everything. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. Seeing everything, the time is going. Ticking on and on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Look in the chat, I see my friends. Kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up for which seat can I take. It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. It's Friday, Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. Budgeting, yeah. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Now it's time for this one. Like all things, it starts with step 1. $1,000 emergency fund. Step 2, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby, step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, and why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go, let's gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show After Show brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat, and the people in it, and all things financial, and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. The link is at the top of the chat, also in the video description. You can email me about anything, yes, anything, at CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. You can also reach me on Instagram, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that's paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Alrighty. What up, AJ? What up, GD Pine? What up, Sid? Thanks for the IO, GD Pine. Reminder, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Saturday, January 22nd. Live stream. The Curse of Oak Island, no cap recap of season 9 so far. I'll be doing that all 11 episodes. I'll be touching on basically the most important 1 or 2 things from each episode, and also at the beginning doing a brief history of the Money Pit discovery on Oak Island and the major finds of the past 225 plus years of the treasure and history search. Uh-oh. AJ is not the father. When you're not the father, aren't you supposed to be doing the dancing because you're happy because you don't have to pay child support, and then you don't have any problems? You might have 99 problems. I don't know how that works. So anyway, yeah, bring questions, brings theories. You can email me at coachstevemoney.gmail.com, coachstevemoney@gmail.com. If you can't make the live stream, but you still want questions or theories addressed during that live stream, I'll be more than happy to do that. Righty. Today's Ramsey Show hosts on an all-new show in the year of our Lord 2022 were not Dave Ramsey, did not pull a third Friday in a row on, so I guess number one bestseller, and so I guess didn't need to sell any more books, I guess. So he's off again, and probably, if I had to guess, I'd say it might be another, he might do another year again. We'll see, of not working on any Friday. But time will tell. Co-hosting in the big chair was George Camel, author of Nothing. Not yet, he's probably working on a book. But he has 3 podcasts, and he used to be the YouTube host back in the day when it was live. That seems so long ago when the show was live. It seems like many, many more years than it actually has been. And I got a what do I have for him? I have a quarter of a verse and a chorus from my boy. Here we go. And it always gets copyright claim. This one always does. The other one's hit and miss. My Sharon 99% of the time. George 3 podcasts, they don't cost a cent. Borrow feature, entree, leadership, and the fine print. Opened up YouTube, saw the thumbnail with Camel. It's always fun with George on the panel. Ayo wears ASOS and Deloney wears flannel. No one does it better than our guy George Camel. Paid his house off. His wife helped. Baby's been 7, y'all. Alrighty. And his co-host was this guy, friend of the Aftershow, author of Redefining Anxiety, also author of Questions for Humans. And according to this, he's a best-selling author, mental health expert, and host of the Dr. John Deloney Show. Get some water. Some Diet Coke. As you said a brilliant mind, anxiety redefined, and put in a quick read by John Deloney. Wealth and wellness has to fit. They didn't place, but they probably still had fun with John Deloney. Never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the class of the healing kind. John, woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. Alrighty. So if you'd like to get something knitted by Sid, you can send it to Sydney, aka Lady Knitting, at gmail.com, and she'll get right on that for you. Market report. Okay, guess who is not winning fantasy mutual funds for today? And also, guess what Ravelry is? Is that the opposite of being unraveled? Let's look at this. So the market opens lower than the close yesterday, as you can see. The close yesterday is the dotted line up at the top. So it opens lower than that. It goes up just a little bit and then like crashes all the way down here. And then it comes back up, and by 11:23 a.m. Eastern Time, less than 2 hours after opening, it's above closing yesterday, so it's actually up for a couple minutes, and then it's at 25, and then 26. It might still be so. 1 or 2 minutes later, it's negative again, and then does that. And that's when people are like, it goes down there, and people are like, oh, we can't have it be that low. It's definitely worth that, and people buy it, and then it crashes again, and then it does that the whole day, and then it finishes 2.72%. That's almost 3%, dog. That's a lot. So, well, let's see, 6 months. It's down for 6 months. Definitely 1 month and 5 days, obviously. The 1 year, it's still up over 1 year. And, of course, it will come back up, I'm certain, eventually. Ravelry is a free website for fiber crafters. Tons of free patterns with pictures, reviews, etc. All right. Your life may change if you get on there. Not mine's. Oh, I think she's talking to Judy Pine. Judy Pine might do some knitting as well. Let's see. So that was almost 3 down. S&P 500 almost 2 down. 1.3% down for the Dow, and 1.8% down for the Russell Small Cap Index. That deserves another horn. Doop, doop, doo, doo. All right, well, maybe, just maybe, next week, Microsoft and Tesla and Apple and Google owner Alphabet and PayPal and the artist formerly known as Facebook, Meta Platforms, all reporting in the next 2 weeks. So perhaps they can help turn it around if they have good news. Netflix weighed on the market today as they failed to, their subscriber rate is not growing as fast. I think it still grew. I don't think they lost subscribers as a net, but I think it still grew, just not as much as the market wanted, I guess. Let's see. Let me move the chat out of the way. Amazon down almost 6%. Wow. Tesla down over 5 as well. Not uncommon for them to be up or down over 3% at all. Artist formerly known as Facebook, Meta Platforms down 4.32%. Microsoft down just 1.85. Apple down just 1.28. And I believe I have an article about that coming up. And Google, Alphabet, which owns Google, 2.22 down. Alrighty, so let's check the rest of the planet. Everything down in Europe. Almost all down in Asia. You just got HSI up, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Currencies, we got the euro up on the dollar, the Japanese yen up on the dollar, the dollar up on the British pound, though, love. The US dollar up on the Canadian dollar, and the US dollar up on the Australian dollar, mate. Again, no shrimp on the barbie for you. And welcome to Knitting Talk. Here we talk about, what is it? Knit 1, purl 2? Is that what it is? How many? All right, Maddie. Come on now, Maddie. Maddie Daniels, come on. How many houses are going to be abandoned or sold because of heating costs? I thought we went through this yesterday. Not that many. Not that many. I understand folks are flocking to Florida, Tennessee, and Texas. Good schools are needed. They probably have decent ones. Great books and show. Oh, he just copied and pasted. He just copied and pasted. Make some effort, Matt Daniels. I have not written a book yet. Probably won't ever. But you never want to say never, but probably. Playing the odds. I don't want to do that. So Matt Daniels, bad form. And also, again, it's your causes. The answer to your causes, how many of this is that, and all that stuff. You need to find a different guy to listen to on the radio or wherever you're getting these from, because it's not that many in those situations. So always, and it's like it's never been a thing. Well, oh, that's going to happen half the time or more. No, it's always just a small percentage that's going to happen too. Alrighty, so might as well check on the crypto. Bitcoin and the crypto seems to be following the stock market a lot. The Bitcoin, let's check. The Bitcoin is still hanging in there for the 6 months positive, so up 13.81% over 6 months, but it's trying to come back down there. All right, now as you can see, NASDAQ and S&P finished worst week since the pandemic onset. Oil, cryptocurrencies drop. Investors registered disappointing reports from Netflix and Peloton. I'm disappointed in you, Netflix. You go to your room or your corner of the internet and you think about what you've done. What's up? I'm doing my show. What's up? What's up? Yeah. One moment. Yeah, what? Maybe about 20, 30 minutes. When are you ready to leave? Well, are you ready to leave now? Well, okay, well, call me and let me know, because I'll end it whenever you're ready. Okay, bye. Sorry about that. Need to pick up the boy from work because his mother is busy taking a car to be looked at or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. That was the boy. Who's the favorite? Who is the favorite? Sid. I don't know who the favorite is. That was the boy. Oh, you mean my daughter being the favorite? All right. Yeah, so I have to get him whenever he's done at work, which is not yet, so we're good. So yeah. Not good news it looks like. And this I don't like this website. It does that, but I don't think they have. Investors have repositioned their portfolios away from riskier assets to start the year. The prospect of higher rates has particularly hit high-flying tech stocks. Tell me about it. And shares of unprofitable companies, shoving the Nasdaq into correction territory. Yep. Meanwhile, oil and yields on government bonds have climbed in 2022. Didn't it say they were just down? Oil. Cryptocurrencies drop. So, make up your mind, Wall Street Journal. All right, let's see. Let's look for some good news. Not going to be on that page. The New York Times, markets tremble as the Fed's lifeline fades. Central bank pulls back the enormous stimulus programs that began in early months of the pandy. Did they actually even stop it yet? Let's see. No. Let's see if they say bond market and also in disarray. Didn't they just say the bond market yields were up on Wall Street Journal? Inflation red hot. Supply chain disruptions continue. Yeah, I don't even think they actually stopped with the help for the pandy yet, for the market. Holding short-term interest rate, unless they're talking about mortgage interest rates, because those, but if like the in general interest rates, I don't know if those have gone up. All right. Those are Market Watch, which have reached but it says Apple Incorporated stock outperforms competitors despite losses on the day. And that was what I was talking about earlier, where they were the least down of the group. It's from cnet.com. Returning online buys to Amazon, Walmart, and your favorite brands causes problems. That's too bad, isn't it? How can I stop that? Can't get rid of that. All right. All right. So, returns burn fuel and might end up in the dump. They also lose companies' money, which is prompting changes. Well, if they know they're going to end up in the dump, they could just say, keep it, just keep it, or throw it away. If they know that. Let's see, record online shopping this holiday season has fueled another record for e-commerce companies return goods. All right. Yeah, what's Sydney? Oh, Sydney says, yeah, no, it was a joke referring to the way Steve was saying things like, one day your son won't want to play video games on the internet with you, and you will change your mind on your favorite. Right. That's right. Right. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it. I'm surprised that he didn't freak out that I was talking to him while I was doing this. So on the phone, you guys couldn't hear his voice, could you? That'll be fun, if so. Prompted by clogged supply chain, millions of shoppers began browsing Amazon, Walmart, and other online retailers even before Black Friday, when holiday discounts traditionally starts. Cooped up at home because of the pandy, people didn't stop clicking. Click, 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 click. Online sales reached $205 billion in the U.S., according to Adobe, a new holiday season high. Not all of those purchases worked out, of course. Not having been able to see or try products, many people shipped those gifts as well as their own online purchases back to retailers, which happened before the pandy as well when you buy stuff online. Yeah. So, returns to normal part of retail, clothes don't fit, appliances have manufacturing flaws, or shoppers just changed their minds, slept that janky blender. That'd be a good name for a band, wouldn't it? Janky blender. Back to the big box store, and a refunded credit card is usually quick and simple. Don't put it on your credit card. Don't have a credit card for that matter. That's about it. On this one, I think. Alternatives to mailing in returns. Companies like Gap and Walmart are investing in software that helps shoppers find the right fit so they won't bracket, the industry term for buying the same item in multiple sizes and returning what doesn't fit. That just seems crazy to me, but I guess it happens. I mean, if it's like maybe 3, but if you're buying like, 4 or 5 of the same item and then returning the ones you don't want, the practice is standard with 58% of shoppers saying they've done it. Yikes. The number has grown from 40% in 2017. Well, again, just like the credit cards giving back the 2%, if they didn't make money selling online, they wouldn't do it. Services like Draper, acquired last year by Gap, let you create 3D avatars and see how a piece of clothing is likely to look on your body. Yeah, that's the part of the whole metaverse stuff there. So most customers also finding that a company will offer a refund without asking them to send a low-cost item back, right? That's fun. One such company that allows a return with no actual return is Jockey, which confirmed its customer service workers can approve this type of refund. We trust their real-time judgment when helping customers. All right. How about that? Sid says, cannot hear the boy. He'll be happy about that. Women's clothing sizes are nuts. If we buy something meant to be fitted, we have to try at least 2 sizes. More if it's a new to us brand. Yeah, until you figure it out. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Let's see. And lastly today from Reuters, U.S. judge in Texas, I believe, blocks Biden federal employee COVID vaccine mandate. The previously on judges, they blocked the national, everywhere working national mandate. So every business doesn't have to do that. Yeah, in Texas. All right. And that's probably about it for that. We could talk about. We could talk about the guy in the chat seemed to know all about all of his stuff, like well enough to argue for it, despite not being able to make a decision about it, and what was my and not being in the position to need to know that yet anywhere. Judy Pine trying a low buy year. It's probably be a good one to do that in. But yeah, so not being anywhere near the situation of needing to do what he was asking about. So anyway, we gave him the Ramsey advice. Sometimes you just got to give him the Ramsey advice and say, good luck. We gave you the advice, dog. Have fun. What else can I talk about for a second? Well, let's do one Reddit. And then I'll end it. Reddit.com/r/Dave Ramsey. New. Do you think, interesting. Do you think people lie when doing their debt-free scream? Where's Kelly when you need her? I was just talking about it today that she hasn't done my show and I need her to do my show. This is from Mimi Pineapple Cheese. Mimi Pineapple Cheese. Do you think people lie when doing the debt-free scream? Like in terms of time to pay off debt, couples would pay like $200,000 in 2 years. What? Who is making $6K to $8K a month in payments? People that are able to live on less than they make and significantly. They're cutting back spending significantly. They are also working more than normal as well. So let's just see, just curious as some of the comments, what other people think about people lying when doing their debt-free scream. Usually the crazy high debt stories are people with really big incomes that have big student debt. A double income, no kid couple that are lawyers or doctors or something will have a lot of income to work with, especially when going gazelle intense. Yeah. Also, they do vet the people. They're not stupid. They won't fall for something crazy, I don't believe. And when I say they, I believe that is Kelly Daniel. Selling the car or house too. Yeah, you right, Sid. And here's somebody immediately answering. If their take-home pay is $10K and they're hardcore motivated and living on bare minimum of income for wall stuff, I could totally believe paying $7K a month. That's right. But I wonder from time to time if people are lying or exaggerating in their stories. Occasionally something just sounds a little off, insecure, or doesn't have the ring of truth to it. And this is the person that was saying it could happen, but all right. Millennial money moves, baby step 7. So a person that has done it. Let's see, was there any flair on the other one? Baby step 4, 5, 6, that one. None on that one. And then the baby step 7 on this one. Paid off $160K in 2020 and $261K in the first 9 months of 2021, both on my mortgage to get to baby step 7. All depends on your income level. Built a ridiculous shovel through hard work and hustle. Anything's possible. There were some months I cash flowed 30 to 40K in principal payments. See no reason for people to lie on a debt-free scream when there's nothing to gain in terms of notoriety. No, it's not. I mean, unfortunately, most people don't care anything about people doing debt-free screams. Baby step 7 again. You need a certain level of income. There we go. After that, everything is gravy on the biscuit, right? And so you just don't do anything other than basic living expenses, pretty much. And you can do a lot of stuff. And so people that don't live that way would probably find that harder to do. Yep, paid off 135.75K since May 2020. Bigger shovel, and you need to feel the sting so you know it's working. Currently on baby step 6 and can see the BS7 on the horizon. At first it hurt, but when things started dropping off quickly, we easily got addicted. Yep. Yep, they're only here for the upvotes. Oh, I mean the person that asked the question wanted some upvotes. I don't know what that gets you though. Hard to say. When someone pays off this much debt, they typically have either sold some major assets, downsized homes, sold cars, or already had a bunch of money in the bank or in investments that they applied to the debts up front. That's true. That happens sometimes. Some of it's selling car or home. Yeah. People are human, so always chance of deceit, of course. Apparently, if our boy, whatever his name is, was accurate, we got 2 SmartVestor pros giving anti-Dave advice in just his area. So all right, let's do one more, and then I guess I'll head out and be there when the boy gets off work. How many mutual funds? I understand the category breakdown Dave recommends, but what are the thoughts on the number of different funds? If 25% of the portfolio is international, what's a reasonable number of international funds? Keep buying the same funds or add different funds? Whatever you want to do, dog. You could just have one. It's up to you, however much you want to. He recommends 4 funds and only 4 funds. I don't know that that's true. I have not seen that. Have you seen? Sid says 4 to 400. Yeah, have you seen that anywhere, Sid, where he recommends 4 funds and only 4 funds? He recommends 4 categories of funds. Unless you're getting into several $1 million, then he thinks it might be a good idea to consider diversifying a bit. You're already diversified in the one mutual fund enough if you buy them. So I don't know what the I don't know. Harrison Wintergreen also was sus on the last answer as well, I think. Guess who? Hello? You off? Okay, I'll leave in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, bye. Bye. Alrighty, that was the boy. And so what was I? Yeah. Oh, and this person likes to give you the thing there, and people love their own brokerages and their own particular thing that they invest in. And in this case, this person likes Vanguard, and they have the ones that they recommend, and their ETFs and index funds, and Dave does not recommend those for retirement managed mutual funds. So I think these 4 ETFs are a fair summary of a portfolio that aligns with his teachings. Not quite. Nice try, but wrong T-tandem. Yep. Harrison says align with other people's philosophies, but not Dave. A lot of people seem to confuse this stuff about Bogglehead or other communities. I don't know. That's probably like an investing thing. I agree that's pretty good ETF lineup for someone following Dave's application, but Dave doesn't recommend ETFs. But this person correcting this person when this person said something that needed to be corrected right here is funny to me. All right. Think realistically, he says no more than 7, 8 in each category. Yeah, why would you do that to yourself? What would you do? I mean, I understand maybe you have a couple of them, you know, just in case, like one of them's a dud, and eventually you can stop contributing to it if it's enough of a dud where you wouldn't keep contributing to it, and you would just put more into the good one or good ones. So, all right, so let me plug my live stream again. That is Curse of Oak Island, no cap recap of season 9 so far. Tomorrow, January 22nd, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be fun. In addition to season 9, I will recap brief history of the Money Pit and the Treasure and History Search. The major finds of that so far. I probably can easily talk about it for an hour, so that's probably what it'll go there. You have a wonderful weekend as well, Sid. And she's telling me to go pick up the boy. That's what I should do. So tell you what, I won't even give my plugs this time. Look on my banner, look in the video description if you would like my plugs. All right, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and see you soon. Come by the stream tomorrow, even if you don't care about history. Come by and support me. Thanks. Bye.